Jackson will be out.
Okay, I think I've asked for all of your recent stuff, but I didn't ask for 105 to be turned in until I saw you guys yesterday. So if you had trouble with that or forgot to do that, make sure I have your hard copy with your name on it. And we've got the main thing today is our quiz. So I do need your phones and smartwatches put away, please. This is a no calculator quiz. And I'll bring you through it once you get started with your dust is turned off.
What today's day?
You said it turned in 105 up here?
Yes, if you didn't put it into a copy.
We're on the school, so I was a little late. I think Coach 5 should send you an email just to
That's
let you know.
fine. Yeah, I don't think you're close on tardies or anything, so. Alright, so at quick glance, it should look like the two practice quizzes we did. More like worksheet 1 because it's got some multiple choice. Now, this quiz does not have point values next to the questions, so if that's important to you, you might want to add this. But the first 6 are multiple choice, so those will count as 1 point apiece. Those will be right or wrong, 1 point. And then the last 6 questions are not multiple choice. Those are going to be 2 points apiece. So that way, if your final answer is off a little bit, but you showed that you could do at least half the question, I can at least give you 1 of the 2 points. In the end, that totals up to 18 points. So, not a make or break quiz, but again, next week we will be testing over the same 2 sections. So as you guys finish and you turn it in and you pick up your phone, I would highly suggest that you go write down the things that you saw in the quiz that you wish you had practiced a little bit more, question types or skills or properties or whatever, while it's fresh in your head. And then the other thing I have on the agenda is asking you to go back and finish up the test review. So the test review I actually gave to you weeks ago, before spring break. I had you work the 3.1 and 3.2 part of the test review, and I did not take it up because I said I'd wait till you finished it. So now that we've done 3.3 and 3.4, you will need to finish up that test review. So To be transparent, I will give you more class time to do that on Tuesday. In fact, our plan next week, Tuesday, I will give you time to finish the test review, take questions from the test review, pass back the quiz that you're doing right now, and take questions from the quiz you're doing right now. That is Tuesday's plan. And then Thursday, we will test these 2 sections, and then we'll be done with logarithms and be able to move on to some other stuff. So. But I also think that you'll have plenty of class time to do some of your test review. So. I think that's it. Let me know if you guys have any questions about the directions or what to do after your quiz. Also, just a friendly reminder, just because you don't have a calculator to check your work doesn't mean that you couldn't check your work and check some of your answers by hand. So I can't give you more of a clue than that. But since you're going to have plenty of time, if you know how to do that, you might consider it before you turn it in.
Do you have an extra copy of the test review?
I do. Since I finally numbered it 107, it'll be in the basket.
Okay,
Under
cool.
107.
Thank
Did you lose yours or?
I left it at home. I just want to work on it.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah. I just didn't want you to have to redo the whole
Yeah.
thing, hopefully.
think we've got all the quizzes in now. So let me give you a couple reminders that I gave you while you were starting the quiz. I do have them graded and in gradebook if you'd like to see how you did, but you will have to wait till Tuesday to get yours back. That gives people a chance to come in on Tuesday during advisory to make it up. Those are the students that have been absent. And if I was you, I would do some, if not the rest of 107, which is the test review. I never numbered it until just now, because again, you got it weeks ago, and I just wanted it to be at the end of this unit. So you might have to dig through your binder a little bit to find it, but you should have half of it done already. If you can't find it, I do have some extra copies over there, but again, if you know you've already done half of it, I would hate for you to have to redo the first half if you really did it. But if you can't find yours, then I guess that's the penalty for not having your binder put together. So Tuesday, I will pass back the quiz you just took, let you look at the mistakes you made, let you ask the questions you need to ask. Anything that showed up on our quiz today is likely to be on your test on Thursday. I will also give you some time to finish the test review, and you'll need to get all of your test review questions finished on Tuesday. Tuesday is the traditional test review part, and Thursday will be the test. Now this test will only be 50 points on Thursday because we did the other 50-point part of it before spring break. So if you remember, we kind of split this unit into 2 parts so that it's not so much, and so that you're not having to remember quite as much from before spring break. But that's what I would do if I was you. I would do at least some of 107, if not the rest of 107. If you know there are certain question types on today's quiz that you wish you had practiced more or got stumped on, you might look at your book work or practice quizzes to see and get some quick feedback. But I will have your quizzes to pass back to you on Tuesday. Other than that, that's all I've got for you. And you guys still have a good chunk of time here, about 45 minutes. Actually, no, take that back, 65 minutes. So again, plenty of time to get the test review done today, and that would be one less thing to worry about on Tuesday.
So on E, this side is what Mason did, and this side is what I did. Would my side like work, or would it have to be like am I allowed to use log base 2, or do I have to use?
Can I write on this?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so right here, if I look at this one, you have like a 1. Is this him or you?
That's him.
Okay, so there's a 1/3. Just like you have a 1/3.
Okay.
Okay. And then he has natural log of 9 over natural log of 2, which is the same thing as log of 9 base 2 from change of base. Right? Well, if you use this with the other change of base, or no, he didn't even write this change of base. So they're the same. They just look a lot different.
Would this, like, would I be allowed to use this way?
Yeah.
You wouldn't count off for that? Okay.
No, there's nothing wrong with, I mean, I wouldn't say either of these are easier or better. They're the exact same thing. If you put this in the calculator and looked at its weird decimal and put this in the calculator and looked at its weird decimal, they'd both be fine.
Okay.
That's why I was saying when we did this book assignment, I don't assign the odd questions because I don't want you to look in the back of the book and think it has to look like this. If you did it like that, it's fine. That's why I would encourage you to just store it and check it that way. But yeah, they're the exact same thing. So it's harder on me to grade, but if it's right, it's right. So
Where do you say reviews were?
that basket against that whiteboard over there, there's a basket that says pre-cal handouts, and they're organized by binder numbers. So you just need 107 if you need. Also, if you just don't have your test review today, you're welcome to one of those extra copies and just start a question you know you haven't done yet. And then when you find your other one, you can just piece them together, would be fine too. But you guys got a lot of class time, so if you're not going to do that, at least do something productive for another class. 65 minutes is 65 minutes is a long time to waste, so.